At Green School, we believe that students learn more from how they are taught than what they're taught. But the what is taught is pretty awesome too. We believe that learning is most powerful and impactful when it's real. You know, it's got to be relationship-centred, experiential and authentic. Learning needs to be fun, yeah? It needs to be relevant and should be reflective of the world we live in. We know students learn better through experiential learning, and our programs are designed so students are able to learn by doing, not just through books and instructions. This hands-on approach engages students to own their own learning journey and pushes our educators to create programs that ensure student involvement and engagement through creative teaching approaches. The high school Martian unit is just one example of a new type of Green School Way learning experience. It's a thematic style unit that integrates mathematics, physics, biology, literacy, social studies, philosophy, and more. Because life isn't something that we can compartmentalise into separate subjects, and learning programs shouldn't be set up as distinct, unrelated units or classes. The world and our existence is a complex and beautiful system of interconnected systems, and learning programs need to reflect that real world.
A lot of other systems and schools tend to put an emphasis on content learning. Whereas Green School, we really try and blend these equally and make it not only equitable in that way, but dynamic and fun and an energized learning experience with layers to the learning, which is at times not straightforward and a bit messy and spontaneous. And that's just the learning experience that we love here at Green School. The idea to the Martian class came about conversation with another teacher that recommended the book. And he said, you just have to read this book and you have to teach this book. And it has just been such a really full experience for everybody.
Don't teach the student how to solve math, but show them where they need to use the math problem. The Martian class, we put literacy on it, math, science on it. So we put also astronomy or space on it. I'm really glad because this is beyond my expectation. Because one group create a rover itself from the Arduino. They create a computer base, so they put a sensor. So whenever there's let's say bamboo in front of them, the rover can turn.
As we do at Green School, we believe in very much alternative assessment. So there's different ways in which the student can demonstrate their understanding. Do you think that coding, technology, computer technology is a skill likened to that of changing a flat tire of yesteryear? So really coming to think about how the future of science is going to look and what it's going to mean and how widespread it's going to be as a skill. As we know, very much this is a time in which there's a lot of investment in science and technology. For teachers, I think it's so important that they know how important they are and the role that they play. They are really the impetus for whatever we're going to see next in this world. They have the ability to shape that more so than anybody else.
Anyone can teach maths, literacy, science, anything through course books. And we do some of that too. But real learning is when students use information, skills, values. When they solve problems, they think creatively, they communicate effectively. When students can do something with their learning now, that is real learning. And it's the Green School way of learning, something that will stay with students for the rest of their lives.